Okay, in this video, what I want to talk to you about is your product channel planner. And I could probably come up with a better name than that. Maybe it's a traffic percentage planner. But what you're trying to do is you're trying to identify if your business is built on a three-legged stool, or maybe a two-legged stool or a one-legged stool. That'd be pretty weird. But the bottom line is what you want to try to do is identify having all your eggs in one basket. And guys, a lot of this is, like investing. If you had $1 million to invest, you don't want to invest in one particular stock. You'd want to take that million and spread it around, get with a financial planner who knows what he's doing or she's doing, give the money, let them figure out where to invest it. That's kind of what you're doing with your traffic. Okay, so this is what I've realized is that I'm too heavily dependent on my house list. So if the world blows up and my email list gets blown up, or I get shut down, which I've actually gotten shut down before, and that's a pretty bad day when you log into your email account and you don't have an email list and don't have the ability to contact your customers. That's a bad day. But what you're trying to do with this spreadsheet, okay, and I'm going to give you this spreadsheet, by the way, just look below this video, and there should be a link to it, and you can just edit it and make a copy for yourself, okay? I happen to be using this for my Guitar Zoom company, but what you want to do is you want to say, okay, look, if I need to get to 100% of my revenue, how much of my revenue is going to come from Facebook traffic? How much of my revenue is going to come from Guitar World? So we rent, and actually this should probably be New Bay Media. So basically we just go to them direct and we just rent, we buy advertising space from them, okay? And so I'm saying 10% of our total revenue is going to come from New Bay, 5% is going to come from affiliates, okay? 50% is coming from our email list. So our current house list is basically where we're getting 50% of our sales. Google AdWords about 10%, YouTube about 15% for a total of 100%. So what I want you to do is to look at your current business, look at where you're getting traction, look at what things are actually producing revenue, and then decide, hey, you know what? I'm actually at like 90% over here on AdWords. And I've seen companies built like that. And then Google slaps you and all of a sudden you have no business. Or let's say you're a total you're an SEO guru, right? So let's say 90% is coming from SEO. Well, what happens if Google changes their algorithm, which they do all the time? You just go away. Okay, I've also seen that happen. What about Facebook? Let's say you're a big Facebook advertiser, right? And 60% of your traffic is coming from there. So here's the point, guys. Here's the point, okay? What you want to do is you want to have like the spokes of a bicycle wheel. All those spokes are supporting that rider, okay? And you are the rider on the bicycle, okay? And it would really be a bad day if you had like 3 spokes in that bicycle wheel and all of a sudden 2 of those spokes got ripped out. You would probably be on your head. Well, that's exactly what's going to happen with your business. If you are completely invested into 1 or 2 traffic sources, it is not optional, you must diversify your traffic flow so that you can continue when a bad day comes, okay? Trust me on this. Bad days will come, okay? You need to anticipate it and you need to plan for it. Okay, generally as entrepreneurs, we way overestimate the future and everything going rosy and everything's perfect and you're betting on yourself, which is good, okay? But you need to recognize that things don't always work out. Facebook accounts get shut down. Google gets shut down sometimes. Your AdWords account can get shut down. Your SEO can just blow up overnight. Maybe these guys right here, they sell to a new company and they decide that they're not going to sell advertising anymore, or they're not going to rent email lists anymore. Or maybe these guys, someone in your market comes up with a better offer and all your affiliates dry up. So if your business is based on like JVs and affiliates and 50% of all your revenue is coming from that, guess what? You have no business. So take a brutally honest look at your traffic. where your revenue is actually being produced, and then ask yourself, how can I diversify? Now, more than likely, what's going to happen is you're going to figure out that your revenue is being produced by the old 80-20 rule. So like 20% of your efforts are producing 80% of your results. So 20% of all your traffic sources are producing 80% of your results. Okay, but I would suggest that you go and try to find some new traffic sources, develop some new strategies, develop some strategic partnerships, so that if something happens, you have a fallback plan. It's like fire insurance. You know what? You don't need it until you really need it. And when you need it, you really freaking need it. Trust me, I know. I almost burned my entire house down to the ground at one point. I had to move my family out while they rebuilt. But boy, I sure was glad I had that fire insurance. So this is kind of like the fire insurance for your business. Figure out where your traffic's coming from and make sure you're diversified. If this video helped you, please subscribe to the channel, subscribe to my email list, and share. The old triple S. Subscribe, and share. Take care, my friends. See you in the next video.